All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Wolf King's Vids. Done in the form of a Google Hangout. Okay. Anyway, so this video is going to be a response to this call for an uprising dude. He has this video out talking about the Arc of Triumph coming to New York City in September 2016.
This is a call for an uprising. We welcome you to today.
Okay, so I'm going to play the video and respond to it in about a moment. Okay. Okay, so I got it up there. I gotta make this video quick because it's the last day for my break, and
show and ask those of you who have not subscribed to please subscribe to our YouTube channel as we continue to expose the satanic Illuminati agenda to the Temple of Baal, which ended up going up in London for a period of time and was supposed to come to New York City. Then it never ended up coming. It is officially coming to New York City on September the 19th. This has been confirmed from various news sources out there that this Ark of Triumph, this satanic ark, which was connected to the Temple of Baal, will now be erected in New York City, in Times Square. There is a connection between this Ark of Triumph and the Temple of Baal. This is all about satanic worship. And the organization that is behind this effort is the Institute for Digital Archaeology. They're extremely excited about all this stuff as they've made an official announcement about it on their website. They say there are few cities in the world as much defined by their architecture as New York. The Empire State Building, the Statue of Liberty, the Brooklyn Bridge, all symbols of the audacity, strength, technical prowess, diversity, and optimism of what Ezra Pound called the most beautiful city in the world. It is also a city that has known terrible loss. First and foremost, the loss of life, but also the loss of familiar landmarks that helped inform the city's identity. The triumphal arc, a symbol of resilience in the face of loss, will be a fitting tribute to America's great metropolis. The ark will stand in Manhattan, surrounded by buildings adorned with classical features suggesting the common cultural roots of East and West. We hope that you'll visit us this fall to consider the relationship between people and the places they inhabit. So they're thrilled about bringing this satanic arch to New York City. Probably some major rituals will be performed while it's here in New York City on September 19th. Now, keep in mind, this arch, which is up of the real arch, but nonetheless, this arch was a link. It was connected to the Temple of Baal. So this is what we're getting in Times Square. We can't read Bibles out in public. We can't have the 10 Commandments in front of a courthouse. All these things that Christians aren't allowed to do, but it's not a problem for them to put up their arch in the middle of Times Square. People will go, well, it's a part of history. It's a part of culture. Ah, yes. Let's go stare at this thing. Yes, it is a link between the Temple of Baal. This was there. This ark was right next to it. They were pretty much connected to it. They're trying to go, well, it's not the Temple of Baal that we're erecting here. It's just this arch. Yeah, but it is connected in history to Baal worship. But, don't put the two, don't put one and one together. Don't use any.
Okay. And sorry for the bit of background noise. Talking to the relatives. Anyway, yeah, so what this guy is apparently having a problem with is that the Baal Temple, well, not the Baal Temple, the Ark of Triumph is connected temple in that it has a close-up proximity to it and its original structure in the Middle East. And I believe, and what he has a problem with is because of the historicity of it being used for sacrifices, apparently to some foreign god, not his own, that having it appear in the United States is something satanic and therefore bad or something like that. Well, first off, it's complete bullshit. He's butthurt because there's something famous, historical, and has nothing to do with glorifying his religion. That's number one. Number two, there might have been some animal sacrifices to this foreign god, historically speaking, but the child sacrifices aren't really there. And I think it's really interesting he brought that shit up, because if you look at his own holy book, I mean, are you gonna miss the fact that like according to that Moses story, he the God of the Old Testament killed all of the firstborn out of the freaking womb, or drowned an entire population, entire generation of people, like in one fell swoop, or dashing babies against the rocks, or committing genocide and shit like that. But this guy is fucking like, he's horrified at this like digital recreation. Excuse me. And more to the point, the only reason that these people, these archaeologists and researchers are even doing this is because of the destruction that it went through last year by ISIS, by religious fundamentalists. In May 2015, they blew it up. The Temple of Baal has been destroyed, and the monumental ark was captured. So what they're doing to preserve the history and culture of this monument is actually recreating it and putting it up in various cities and places in the West. Like, what's the problem with that? I just think it's weird, right? It's weird. You got two fundamental influences. One that says this is idolatrous, so we should blow it up, and the other one's going up, oh, this is idolatrous, so we shouldn't learn from the history and culture of it. I mean, it's complete nonsense to just reject that piece of art, architecture, and culture because you don't like it. I mean, that's just fucking ridiculous. But let's hear a little bit more of the bullshit. Just a little more.
Common sense, and then somebody will go, well, wait, what's Baal worship? Oh, don't worry about it. That's just, back when people were committing human sacrifice, they were sacrificing their children to Baal. Oh, they were? Yeah, people were actually murdering babies, performing rituals on them and sacrificing them to Baal. Oh, okay, wait. Oh, okay. What's going on now? This is still what occurs. This is still what the Satanists do. Now they have their satanic archway that is going to be in Times Square, which is an absolute abomination. It really is. People talk about religious freedom. There's no such thing as religious freedom in the United States of America anymore. It's everybody else's religious freedom except for Christianity, because Christians will speak out against this and they'll say, listen, this thing really represents Baal worship, okay? Let's cut the crap. Let's get to the point here of why it's here, okay? Because this country is open to everyone's religion and all of these things that everybody else can do. We have men crapping in the women's room, all this stuff. Do whatever you want, except if you're a Christian. And oh, by the way, we're going to put this arch up that represents the human sacrifice that was done to Baal, the children who were murdered and ritually killed. Oh, no big deal. Go enjoy it, folks. Get your iPhones out. Take photos of it. Have a good time. They'll be performing rituals at the, in front of this.
Yeah. I would hope he actually brings some evidence, which I don't think he actually will. But yeah, this is this guy's problem. I mean, what did I tell you? He's butthurt that people are putting monuments up to that are relevant to what they view as important, and it really isn't necessarily related to the whole religious freedom thing. This is for the sake of maintaining the knowledge of that culture, which is being ravaged right now by religious fundamentalists. See, this is the problem. You think this guy thinks that his view, because it's correct, should be glorified in every single instances. Never mind actually maintaining the culture. Never mind actually preserving the knowledge for the sake of other people to understand. No, this stuff offends me. It triggers me. So I demand that it be banned. Yeah, fuck off. That's not going to happen. All right. This thing's going up. It's going to represent what remains of that monument in Syria. And if you don't like it, you don't have to watch it or go near it. You could just be in your little fucking creation tard safe space talking about how everything's satanic, and you just need to somehow stop it by bitching and moaning about it forever. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Yeah, let's reject anything from the past that has nothing to do with Christianity. You people have fucking gigantic churches and monuments to your religion. Anything else relating to something else that has nothing to do with yours, you just fucking have a bitch fit about. Like, it's nothing. You have nothing there. I'm actually glad this thing's gonna go up. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Maybe some people might learn something, might even rise to new heights in terms of how people build stuff. Like learning math and shit, that actually matters. Anyway, that's the end of my rant. All right, y'all, that's it. This has been Wolf King. Peace out. If you like this video, you know what to do. And peace out. Later.